Hello everybody, and this is going to be the first round of our exhibition match between Soul and CatFight. It's going to be an interesting matchup here, both using defaults, as we can see. And we'll see what kind of loadout they start with. Okay, well, a Parasol and a Thunderbird for CatFight, and a Toaster and Tribal for Soul right there. We'll see. They're just going to start those switches right immediately.
They're getting right into it.
Nice hit by Soul right there, and he's just trying to play pretty aggressively. Twin Tail, got the grab right there.
Yeah, that was kind of a cheeky grab from Soul, I think. It's kind of interesting to see how their play style is going to go against each other. I've been watching a lot of Soul's gameplay. Oh, there we have a rush.
There's the rush. Oh, but he's not getting anything. There we go. You got the stun, but it didn't fall on play time. But here we go. That was the bait.
That was really good.
He actually got that hit right at the end.
Yeah. I think
there we go. Another.
I really like how CatFight was able to use the dash ability there to go around the rush and completely denying that grab. He wanted to go for the grab cancel, but he was not able to.
And the Parasol and Twin Tail doing a lot of work against Tribal here. A lot of slow-mo, a lot of dashes here. It's very hard to hit, but you got a combo CatFight like a scenario. Was able to get back away.
Both of them have been kind of close to the rushes now. CatFight really seems to want to use his rush right now, but it's not getting the opportunity. Soul is not giving in.
Soul has a much more advantage here. He's got that ball with the bricks.
But there's almost no time left. I think CatFight is not going to be able to get the damage.
It's a bit of a wasted use on the rush because here is the round end right here, and it's not enough.
Oh man. Okay, so the first round. This was only the first round. One of many goes to Soul.
Apparently we have some But we got that grab. Let's see, Soul is getting very aggressive on that pickup. Now he's backing in. Just kind of weaving back and forth. Disable the arm, go for the grab, and then baits the, but doesn't quite get the punish. Let's see what else we got going on here. Deflects the bird, barely misses the punish, gets knocked down. CatFight getting quite aggressive, but getting punished by the Tribal there.
Yeah.
Getting hit, just keep getting pelted by that Tribal. Super big hitbox in the air. That is his worst nemesis right now.
Yeah. And this is very interesting because Soul actually was voted to not win this game, but he's taking such a big lead, and he's taking the first game as well. So
I would say the main thing there was, you know, Soul was to keep throwing out that Tribal because he knew that if CatFight deflected the Tribal with the Parasol, he needed the Toaster to be able to bat it off to protect himself. And there he was just up close so that CatFight wasn't able to react to him throwing out the Tribal. So he was just kind of going with the safe Tribal hit and having the Toaster back up just in case. So that was a very smart play by Soul right there.
Yeah, and we're gonna go straight into the second game here now for the Sky Arena. Let's see.
We'll see if we have any switch-ups in the loadouts here. I expect no changes. I was expecting at least the Parasol, but maybe I expected maybe a Chilla, but I know that this is the preferred loadout for CatFight.
Yeah, and I'm really liking the loadout for Soul right now, using both. Actually, the loadout that I like the most. You can get in that Tribal, and something that I've seen Soul do a lot is if he gets the Tribal in with the stun, he immediately does a grab afterwards. It's kind of hard against Twin Tail, but it seems like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, well, he's definitely following up at certain ranges. He's following up with the Toaster, which is more guaranteed. So that's pretty smart from Soul right there.
Okay, now it's getting a bit more even, but Soul is taking the lead again. Both having rushes right now.
Yeah, and here it goes. Electricity into the rush. Oh, that was a ton of damage. As you can see there, you know, even though Springman does have that superiority in close range, you can get punished quite easily.
Oh my god. Is it the comeback? Is it the
let's see, but he does have the charge.
Oh. But Soul is in the clutch mode, and he does get the rush in. Oh my god. This is getting really close now.
One hit was going to decide it.
Oh, he gets it! He gets it in the end. Wow. Damn. Oh man, okay. Up 1 game and up 1 round.
Alright. And Soul just needs to keep on that aggressive plan.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes for a grab, but gets punished by that Parasol. Now CatFight's closing in. Oh, he misses the punish. It's very fast-paced footsies right now. Very hard to keep up. These players are at a frantic scramble for superiority.
Yeah, and I'm kind of interested to see here with CatFight's Parasol. It's very easy to read that Parasol, but CatFight is doing a good job of just relentless pressure in this case.
Oh, he gets that side grab, didn't react with the Parasol.
Yeah. He thought he had it with the dash ability, but it just wasn't enough, I think.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, the cancel.
Very grab happy, but he had the rush to protect himself.
Oh man. What do you think CatFight needs to do to be able to capitalize on this? Because Soul just seems to be able to get that lead in every round right now.
Well, I would say that because Springman is such a dash-heavy character, good timing of the Thunderbird can punish those dashes, but again, Soul is a master at mixing up those timings. A lot of Springmans will just spam that dash ability, but he does different durations of charges. He reacts to attacks being thrown out. Oh, and he has a safe on that rush. I thought for sure he would have got hit.
Yeah, and then he gets the grab there as well. Oh my god. This is looking like it's going to be in the Soul's favor. If he can get the rush in. No! CatFight is sidestepping.
No, the tracking.
Oh.
Not quite. But I think CatFight, especially against how Soul is playing right now, he's going to need to really react to Soul's offense a bit more, but unfortunately did not have enough time to finish it off.
Yeah.
But I think in the next match, what would be good for CatFight here is possibly switching over from to using a Chilla, because it's a little bit more direct and it's a little bit more impactful when it comes to being usable in that close range scenarios, and possibly if wanting to go on the offensive because of how unsafe the Thunderbird can be on block and deflect at points.
Yeah. No, definitely. Sorry, I'm just fixing the overlay, so I'm just like kind of can't talk at the same time. But yeah, I agreed with what you said there. I'm hoping that CatFight can take it back this time around, because we want to see a full game here, not a 4-0, hopefully.
Yes. And let's see. I mean, CatFight is very loyal to that particular set, and it seems like Soul is very loyal to using a toaster, and occasionally using that tribal.
But I really think that the loadout that Soul is using right now, as a Springman myself, now he gets grabbed, but I really feel that this loadout is a very good all-around play. The only thing that I could prefer is getting like a Hydra instead of Tribal for the Twin Tail when she's jumping, but CatFight is staying very grounded in these games and taking a very good lead this time around.
Oh, there we go. So he's got the arm down, and he's but he broke the tubes, so it won't be in the way later.
Yeah. They already got some tubes down.
Yeah, so since we're on DNA Lab, I also like to point out the strength of the Thunderbird. Curved arms are very powerful. You can throw them out, duck behind the tubes. But if Soul is able to eliminate enough of those tubes, he will have a more advantage in the later rounds. And if he takes this round, that will definitely be the icing on the cake. But CatFight does have that rush, so he needs to play a little defensively, building up that rush until he goes in against to be able to feel safe.
And I'm thinking CatFight is staying way too defensive here. He had a good lead in the beginning, but he's starting to drop it. Oh, but he still gets the Thunderbird in there.
Yeah. As soon as CatFight had rush, he needed to go offensive, while Soul did not have his own.
Oh, I think he's gonna play for time now. He's gonna play for time.
He goes for the grab, he lands it!
Is it enough? Is it?
I'm not sure.
No, it's not enough. Okay.
Barely.
Okay, 1 round to CatFight. We have him on the board right now. That's awesome. Great. And there's no shame in playing for time, and everyone.
Oh yeah, that's it. Part of the game.
Let's see if CatFight can keep up with the pressure here, because he kind of lost it there in the end, I would say. Like, Soul was, like, if they had more time, Soul definitely looked like he had that in the bag.
Yeah, but again, like I said, we have that stage difference carrying over between rounds there. With less tubes this round, Soul's going to be able to get in more easily.
Oh, he was going for that. He was going for that tribal grab combo, but couldn't get it.
Yeah, at that range, it's not going to work. He's going to have to do more toaster hit follow-ups. But here we go, breaks the shield.
Breaks the shield, but almost no damage.
The Tri-Volt is very good at damaging arms and breaking shields. That's one of its strengths right there. Here we go. Oh, barely. Oh, and very nice dodging all those attacks and landing that solid straight toaster hit.
I think CatFight is starting to look a bit desperate now. He knows that he's playing. He doesn't want to play for time, and he's just throwing out punches kind of wildly here.
Yeah. And Soul is just kind of getting those deflects and trying to figure out when he is going to be able to punish these attacks.
Yeah.
But these tubes are making it very hard for his straight arms to be able to retaliate.
That was a good mix-up with going for the...
It certainly was. We'll see what happens in this close-range scenario.
Yeah, oh, it's going well. It's going well for him. Like this kind of pressure. That's where he's strong. But then that happens.
Get out of the rush. Let's see what happens. Last few seconds. Oh,
he gets the grab.
But
again.
I don't think it's enough.
Oh, it's enough. Okay, it's barely enough. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, we have a game, guys. This.
2-1. CatFight on the board with the 2-0 on that round.
All right. Let me just remove DNA Lab here.
All right, so we're going to Mausoleum next. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. So Mausoleum, a very close, small map, not very much room to zone out. We'll see if who takes advantage of the close-range style of gameplay that this takes advantage, or that this stage encourages. I think that Soul might have the advantage on this particular stage, but we'll see how it plays out.
Actually, I kind of have to disagree. Like like when the level is panned out like this without the trampoline, I feel like it's a very good game for Soul. But when the trampoline actually gets out, it's very hard for the Springman to get up close because you have to like chase them. But now
we'll definitely have to see how many throws, how many times they hit the ground if the trampoline does get unlocked.
Yes, definitely. But now
CatFight putting up a very good fight.
Yeah.
Beginning.
As is in the name. Okay, they're both going into rush mode
being
now.
Forced to be long range. Like there's a lot of hitboxes being put out. Oh, and this is a rush follow-up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just kind of doesn't reaction, but the fire did the instant knockdown, so no chance to follow up.
Yeah, CatFight is getting back into this now.
Ooh, that grab barely got stopped by that parasol there. It's just Soul's having a very hard time actually punching through the double medium arms, and he gets that follow-up very close.
But as is the Springman, it's the Clutch King, so it looks like he is going back into the later moments of, or later stages of the level here, and he's getting in those tri-bolts. He only needs a few more hits to get it.
I think it's just 1 or 2 more hits.
Oh, now CatFight. This is bad because now CatFight is going into defense mode. This is not where he wants to be because now Soul can just do. Oh, he just uses the rush.
He rushes to guarantee the victory, which I think was a very smart play.
Yeah. That's.
But I was going to mention earlier in the first round that CatFight seems to be catching up on the. It seems that Soul has a bit of a tendency to follow up with the grab after the tri-bolt, but as we can see at those ranges like that, it's not a guaranteed follow-up. So he needs to be very aware that he is overextending himself when he kind of plays like that.
Yeah, and
CatFight seems to be picking up.
Yeah, no, he's definitely reading that now. It's all about who is getting into their comfortable zone or comfort zone, I should say, and if they can stay there, because now it's going very back. Oh wow, that lag
was pretty solid.
Yeah, that was an interesting grab. Oh, another one.
Oh, the grab mix up again. He's kind of just kind of beating him now.
Oh,
he kind of like, I know what's gonna happen. That's the kind of thing that's happening right now.
Man.
So Soul really needs to kind of get out of the pattern he's in currently, but that seems like CatFight is picking up with that. He needs to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, and the stage has still not broken yet. I guess these arms aren't very good for it. Oh, almost nearly getting out of that broken arm
now,
stage.
okay, I think Soul's catching up on CatFight is getting a little grab happy at the moment.
Yeah.
See how CatFight decides to mix up when he throws out those grabs. Oh, that side.
Grab.
Oh, that's a bit of a poorly angled grab there. I guess it was predicting a dash. A lot of chip at least. Those arm combinations at least get you a good amount of the damage on the shield. The CatFight definitely walking away with this one. He has that rush. He's getting aggressive.
Yeah, now CatFight. Oh, and there goes the trampoline. Now we'll see if this. It's just the later stages now, so it won't be for long. But now we'll see how this changes the dynamic of the matchup here.
Yeah, we'll see if maybe if Soul can utilize it. I'm not entirely sure. Springman is definitely more of a ground character, so getting on there does not let him get those E-flex. Well, let's see. Oh, the firing rate of the toaster rush lets him beat out his opponent's rush.
Oh man, but it seems like that was so close.
Ooh, that was close. Let's see one more hit. He needs to be very agile, very smart. Oh, it's anyone's game at this point.
Oh no. Okay.
Side. Oh, that was very close.
All right.
2-2.
2-2. Damn. Damn. This is becoming very interesting, I have to say.
This is so intense right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know arm could be like this.
My heart.
Sorry, that was maybe too loud.
Oh, sorry, I got the wrong scene here. Okay, there we go.
We got Spring Stadium going on, and I think Twin Tail's gonna have a bit of a fun time since you can really mix up the height wrap to use those air. Whoa.
Yeah, despite this being like Springman's own level, I actually don't like it a lot.
Yeah,
like as a
not
Springman myself.
Springman because he's that ground type
definitely.
character deflect. But when your opponent has that barrel hop and space off what Spring Stadium gives you, it can be pretty hard.
Yeah, and I think now CatFight is not using the springs for his advantage here.
Yeah, he's keeping aggressive. I think that's what he learned on the other game.
Oh, and it doesn't get the follow-up juggle there. It's too bad. It's only 20% or 20 damage, but it can be a lot in the long run.
Certainly. Oh, we got that follow-up, but he was able to preemptively throw out that bird, that monster follow-up. But just a lot of tribals landing right now. It seems like Soul's being patient for those attacks. Still gets hit, arm gets broken. Pretty rough. Let's see what happens. They're being pretty defensive here. Let's see who makes the first move. Whip and dodge. And
no, it's not enough.
Punished.
The parasol is just too slow.
See, here's a bit of a thing. It's just when you look at how rushes work. When you think of CatFight's arm combination, he fires single arms, and when you have going against the toaster that kind of keeps punching with mediums, you can't really break through in a rush-to-rush fight against a rapid-fire arm like the toasters. That's one of the biggest strengths of that type of rush.
Oh, gets the grab in, and yeah, you're correct. And even though he went for the sidestep there, you'd think that he had the advantage, but no.
Yeah, what he really needed to do was block into a guard advance into a punish.
Yeah, he was getting too
greedy damn, there. That was a great punish right there. Super fast guard advance into punish. And he's just wailing on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, man. And he gets the rush, lands it, and does he get
it was barely not enough.
To even get the last hit.
Yeah, now
CatFight wild swings, trying to catch dashes.
Oh, is it the Yabuki?
Combo.
Oh, it's the Yabuki! This is what he's been doing in the lab. Oh my god. There we see it.
Got a stray hit. Oh, here he goes into the grab.
Oh my god, is this the comeback?
Can he do it?
Oh, and it does it! What the hell? That's what he was talking about. He was saying, well, I've been doing a lot of labbing in the Springman arena. That's what we see here. Man, his practice really gets... That's what practice does, everyone. That's what you need to do.
And here we go. Oh, the rush breaks the shield. He knew that that shield had nothing left on it. We got the grab. Kind of gets blocked. We go, just getting really aggressive. And I wonder if Soul is consciously aiming for those arms to try and get those guaranteed hits. Oh, this close range grab, hard to react to.
And this is way more even than I thought it would be, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. And we're seeing a lot more grabs than I would expect, but then again, at high levels you don't really see that many grabs, so maybe it's like grabs kind of get reintroduced at a higher level, you don't kind of expect it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one thing that's been coming back into the meta, because everyone is thinking, well, no one is going to grab.
There's a lot of shield flip right now.
Yeah, exactly. No one is going to grab, so then you grab, because no one is thinking about it anymore.
Exactly. And that's kind of how you want to play grabs. You're kind of like, oh, well, your opponent's like, oh, he's not going to grab. But then you introduce those grabs. And there we go, you got that sidestep punish.
Yeah.
You can see, oh, that right arm is very weak. Let's see, he's aiming for it.
Now,
Ooh.
oh, this is just a beauty to watch. Like, I don't even have to say anything. Everyone can just see these beautiful footsies that they're doing.
Slight whiff would have been a perfect punish. We got that rush. Here we go.
Is it
How
enough?
much damage is it going to be?
Yes, it's enough.
Oh, there it is.
He takes back the lead. Okay,
Oh.
okay. It was a 2-0. Now it's a 3-2.
I thought the whole time Seoul had that unlocked since the end of game 2, but then they come back and they got that third round to get that third game that he needed to go 3-2. Now it's actually match game for CatFight.
Yeah.
Be able to pull it out from starting out at 2-0, or at Seoul being at 2-0.
Now, the interesting part, like, we had a vote on Twitter earlier, and it was about 80% of people voted for CatFight to win. I think we had like about 60 votes. But Seoul is doing a very good job. I think people were underestimating
I was voting for Seoul, but dang, I'm not sure at this point. It could be anybody's game. But why do you think that CatFight was the favorite to go into this one? Because we have seen Seoul take on those very big tournaments, 2 of them at this point, and come out on top.
Oh, sorry, I'm just too way too into
the
game.
Yeah,
no,
we can talk about it after this round.
Yeah, no, what I think is people have been viewing these tournaments, and they know that, for example, it was the same thing with CERT. Let's see what.
Ooh, there we go.
That's a good comeback. Which is that they think that Seoul is playing against very bad people because he's playing against new players. CatFight has been playing a lot of online and been kind of showing his power. Oh, he gets the combo there.
There goes the first round.
And I think a lot of people have been recognizing CatFight from the online community, and instead of just being in the spotlight of Nintendo. So what has happened is that, like, Seoul has basically taken a spotlight where people are saying, well, he has to prove himself to get that spotlight, basically.
Okay, well, we'll see if he proves himself in this round, because if CatFight wins this round, he will win the exhibition match. So it's all on the line for Seoul, and double, tribal, that's a ton of damage right there. And let's see what happens. He's just at the bottom, he's going to have to fight his way to the top. Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. I think, oh, he lost that perfect now. Oh,
here we go, we got that rush punish.
Just
doing a pretty
barely.
good amount of damage.
It doesn't do too much damage now with the Tri-Bolt and Toaster, but it's still enough. It's still good.
CatFight just towering over him with that height advantage, hitting him from the side. But he's still quite ahead. CatFight needs to change it up. But getting that punish, let's see, let's hopefully not a repeat of that second round in Spring Stadium.
This could be the last round if CatFight brings it back, but it's looking very grim right now. Oh, is it the comeback?
He gets that rush.
Oh,
it
does so much damage.
Seoul was very close to his rush. He's hoping on getting that starting third round with that. And
oh!
He might have to win this one. See if he gets it. Oh, it's so tense.
Oh, he gets it. I think that's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh, that was such a close match. Both the fourth match, both that match at the Spring Stadium match. But that is the end of the exhibition.
Yeah.
And very, very well played by CatFight. It looked very grim from him, but he came through, just kind of sweeping it up to gain matches in a row. Very, very well played, and congratulations to CatFight for winning our first Fellows in Arms exhibition match.
Yeah, well played by both players. And I have to say, this was way cooler than I thought it would be. Like I was coming into this like expecting them to be kind of chill about it, but they were going serious mode, because we were talking about this a bit previously, right? Where we were saying like, but it's just an exhibition match. But now when they were playing, they were actually like reading into each other very well, and I don't think I think they took it really seriously actually in the end there. But that's going to be it for the exhibition match. We're gonna bring up some last shoutouts from both of the players, and you know, wrap up the episode of Fellows in Arms. So stay tuned, guys, because we'll be right back once we've gotten everything fixed up again. So thanks for tuning in, and see you guys soon. Let's go back here, and I want people to hear this this exchange of words. Both players now saying GG to each other. That was really well played by both of you. What were like the Yabuki combo there on the Spring Stadium was really something.
It turned the set, I believe, around. Not to say that there wasn't momentum already from games 3 and 4, but specifically that the Yabuki combo damage setup off of the 180 throw is immense. That was what, half my life? More than that?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
so like that switched it around and made it like a last hit scenario. I didn't win out. That was for the set essentially. And then 3-2, big difference in mentality and going forward. I definitely tilted, got stressed out. You definitely pushed me though. It was an amazing fight. Like flatly.
Hold on a second here. My Skype just got really weird here. Sorry. I just noticed. Okay, sorry. Sorry guys on the stream here. It got really messy there for a second. Yeah. No, but well played to both of the players. It was really nice to see you.
Very fun. Very fun.
One thing that I really liked seeing between you guys was how you were like starting to read off each other, like where your comfort zones were, because it felt like, for example, on the DNA lab there, like what was it, the CatFight, you were like really offensive, and then Sol started to read into that and going like really close to him, and I don't know, it was incredible. So thanks.
There's a lot of reading in there for sure. A lot of adaptation. So
yeah. But
it's a good set.
Thanks you guys for coming on to the show. We're just gonna do some like last minute shout outs here for everyone, and we can begin with J Knight perhaps. Do you have some shout outs that you want to share with you?
I'm just going to shout out what I did last time. I'm going to shout out my Bite and Bark Discord. I'm the owner of it. If you are interested in Bite and Bark, you play Bite and Bark, you come on over. We'll help you out. Come over some games, whatever you want. And my other shout out is my YouTube channel. I do analysis videos. Put out my Bite and Bark guide. I'm planning on putting out a lot more in-depth guides about mechanics. So again, if you're interested in the competitive side of ARMS and the in-depth analysis of mechanics and some things on how to play better, you can go over and check my channel, same name, J Knight. And yeah, I'm glad everyone who watched, and I hope everyone enjoyed.
All right, and now we can move over to CatFight. Do you have anything for the viewers at home?
As far as like shout outs and stuff, definitely want to give a shout out to the ARMS competitive Discord. I've been in there since the inception of it, and I want to thank Six Tennis and Mutator for adminning that server. Also, being from the Pokken community, it feels good that I have people that I'm familiar with, in the Discord. So if you're not already in there, which I suppose most people watching this are anyways, make sure you look that up and join the competitive Discord. A lot of conversation, a lot of tech discussion, data, and things like that is always, in the chat. And tournaments, popped up every once in a while too, so you could always keep an eye out for those. And then just personal shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Raj and Battle. They're Springmen mains as well, so I can't say that I didn't have a lot of practice going into like the exhibition. They're good players, and Raj, I played in the grand finals of the New York City tournament. So, thanks to them. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, I just pretty much run a Twitter right now. I'll stream eventually, but if you want to follow me and ask me any questions about Twintel or ARMS in general, you could just hit me up at CatFight, It's just spelled as normal. And a couple other things too. I did mention them already in the stream, but make sure that you do at least check out Defend the North for arms. Hopefully there's going to be a stream for that. And it's a big prize pool, so a lot of motivated people are going to be there. And then also, mark your calendars for NEC 18, which is in December. That has a little bit more of a time frame for you guys to plan ahead if you wanted to come out there. Another $500 pot bonus, so it'll be a good competition out there. And then also, if you're interested in just offline competitive arms in general, make sure that you inquire at your local fighting game or Smash Bros communities to see if arms is a possibility at their tournaments. There's very little locals already. Hitbox Arena versus Gaming Center, and a couple sprinkled in within. But we could definitely start pushing the competitive scene a little bit harder, especially with the Switch being portable. There's a no-brainer that we could just bring it to any local and start up our own thing and see where it goes from there. So those are my shout-outs.
Thank you so much. And now finally, Sol, do you have any shout-outs to anything here that you want to share?
I mean, a lot of different people. You've got Chroma Discord, you've got I'll just get the Gormagala one out of the way for Phallus, who I'll also shout out with Drogus, pretty much all the people that I've been fighting with. But on the broader sense, I need to thank my sponsor, Noble Esports. I need to thank the Reddit. I need to thank pretty much every aspect of the Discord as a whole. And I want to say an extra big thank you out to Nintendo Versus for pushing this game and the scene. Yeah. And other than that, and Twitch.tv, because they also help fly me out there. So fantastic stuff.
All right.
And just a last shout out. I want to say shout out to Sol. I know that he's been super busy, being in all these different tournaments and stuff like that. And I really respect you as a player, putting in a lot of work for the game and the community at the same time. So I appreciate you putting time aside to do this and put the exhibition on for everyone.
Thank you. I was glad to participate, and I think I'm going to just go basically pop off and get some rest finally. And I am just, whew. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. CatFight, it was really a great set. Thank you so much for playing me. I appreciated it. A lot of fun. I hope to actually see you in bracket soon, my friend.
Yeah.
Word. Same.
So as for me and for Fellows in Arms, if you want to continue watching Fellows in Arms, you can follow this Twitch stream, Defur, or you can follow me on Twitter. It's the same nickname. In the future, I'm thinking of doing some tournaments, so hit me up if you think that's a good idea. You can also join the Discord, where we talk about a lot of shit, and I'll just type that into the chat there as well. And I'm really looking forward to this. This was a really great experience, and well played to both players. And thank you, J-Knight, for helping me out with the casting. I couldn't have done it myself because I'm literally these overlays are really confusing. So thank you, everyone, and thank you for watching. And even if it's a VOD or if it's live here now, thank you, because you guys make me want to do this more. So
awesome,
like and follow, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. So bye from us. I think that's it for Fellows in Arms episode 4.
Yeah.
Bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Bye bye.